Hello, movie lovers, and welcome to the show. We are live, and I have Quinton Bennett with me again. Say hello to everyone, Quinton.
Hi, everyone. It's Quinton Bennett from Severe Comics. Glad to be here.
And yeah, I'm glad to actually have you here, man. I know that we teased a little bit about us doing a weekend at Bernie's review, and here we are. We're actually doing this, and you know what? At first, I was like, okay, how are we going to do this? Because there was nothing on the stream at first to stream it anywhere, and then all of a sudden on Amazon Prime, out of nowhere, it just comes out of the blue, and there it was. So
Yeah, that was funny right there. You just showed me that link, and I was like, ha, that's funny.
yeah, I thought that was actually pretty funny as well, to be honest with you, because I wasn't even expecting that. Like I was searching and searching and searching for it, and then finally it came up and everything on Prime. So if you guys are wondering where you can actually stream this at, you can actually stream it on Amazon Prime. Check it out before it actually disappears from Amazon Prime. But anyways, what this movie is about these two dimwits, pretty much, where you
Dimwits that
know,
has a job.
yeah. Let's see. Hey, baby, thank you. I appreciate it. Looking good. But you know, it's about these two dimwits. Pretty much, one doesn't have the courage to ask out this one girl. The other guy is just a slacker and that works in the workplace and everything with his friend. And so happens to be he would actually have the job way before his friend came in there. But basically, Bernie Lomax, what he does is he invites them to his house and everything on this beach with this condo. And basically, they wind up finding out before this even happens, before Bernie even invites them over, is the fact that Bernie's actually been embezzling money from his own business. And then they actually discover it. And then Bernie goes over to the mob and he's like, look, I need these two guys gone. Well, little, get this, guys. If it doesn't get any wacko than that, get this. He's actually banging the mobster's girlfriend. So instead
Going
of
with Jack
them,
Nicholson on that.
right, it's like a little bit of a twist if you actually think about it, because you know Bernie's over there banging the girlfriend, and the mobster actually knows about it. So what does he do? Instead of him whacking the two idiots, that he winds up they end up trying to whack him instead, and they successfully do that by giving him the shot.
Yeah,
So
it was an overdose, wasn't it?
yeah, it was like an overdose of the shot
Yeah.
and everything. Of course, this guy was also busy into cocaine and stuff like that anyway, so it is actually kind of believable that he would actually
No,
die from
it's
that.
just it's just it's just remembering how he died when he got the shot. He was like, hmm.
Right? He just kind of leans over and hunches over, and the way he just passes out with his eyes open was hilarious.
He just got that grin on his face throughout the whole movie. Oh god.
Right? But another thing, though, too, that I have to laugh at is one Richard. I think that's actually the one that seems like he has it a little bit together, if I'm correct.
Um. Oh man, it's been a
Because okay, because he actually lives at home with his uh he actually lives at home with his dad and everything, and he
yeah,
ends up inviting his girlfriend, this girl over from the office.
yeah. I remember that now.
And what made me laugh though, what made me end up laughing about this scene was the fact that you know she's like, no, that's not my father or anything like that. That's my butler. And he goes, you have a butler? He goes, yeah, it's a that's my butler. And of course, also too, he has this 1960s decorator and stuff like that that doesn't even fit with the theme or anything like that because it's in the 80s.
Yeah,
And she goes, oh, I like what you did. He goes, oh yeah, I was actually trying to do something with that, and just trying to play it off. But of course, my favorite thing that the father actually does is he goes, I'm gonna beat your ass if you talk to me that way. He goes, because he actually ended up snapping his finger at his father. But let's go ahead and talk about whenever they arrive on the ferry and everything too, because this is actually where everything gets interesting.
yeah.
Because we're going to skip a little bit of it because it's all set up for what's going to happen on the beach anyways.
Yeah, you see the killer, you see the hitman basically, and
Right,
the boat along with all the main cast basically, except for Bernie, of course.
right. Bernie's just there,
Yeah,
pretty much. But I like the part where they actually go into the condo. Richard's excited. His friend
yeah,
is excited because of the fact that they actually get to stay out in the condo with Bernie. Bernie is loaded and rich. Of course, Bernie
yes.
also told them, "I'll give you a ride back into the city after we're done with our meeting and everything." And of course, they wind up finding Bernie passed out in his office chair. And then he's like, "We got to do something about this. We got to call the
Oh,
cops."
oh wait, I don't think it was in the office yet, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was actually
Oh,
in his study inside the condo.
yes, that's right. That's right. I remember that because he was like Bernie was like leaning down to get something, and the hitman had like inject the needle
Right, and he lays him back down onto the chair.
and put the glasses on.
But I thought it was actually comical, especially whenever they take him off the chair, because you're not supposed to remove a body from the chair or anything like that. You're supposed to leave everything as is. But they're over there touching everything, the champagne bottles.
Yeah,
Uh,
they were like freaking out.
they were actually freaking out, and then all of a sudden, these other people, these other just locals that come in that think that Bernie's actually alive.
Yeah, what happened was that the two goobers put him at, put him up on the couch, and they like haven't sat down like a whole casual and everything with a big grin on his face and sunglasses. And,
Right, with those little Elton John sunglasses that he has
yeah,
on.
and then you see this mob of people just rushing in.
But
And
it makes you wonder, though, like how big of a partier was this guy to where he just doesn't say anything?
yeah, and the two guys was like saying, okay, we just leave him there, and someone would like find out he's dead, and we don't have to deal with this.
And the other thing is too, the woman goes, "Hey Bernie, it's good to see you," and she's over there just putting her arms around him. And then this other guy who's just an average partier goes, "Hey Bern, I know you got some stuff on you. I know you're holding." And all of a sudden, he just pulls out and goes, "Ah, there we go. I knew that you were holding." And then,
Yeah. And the dude was like going, he's dead. And the guy's like turning around, is like, well, that's a point.
right, and then his friend looks at Richard. He goes, "This could work. We don't have to call the cops. We can still We can still enjoy our weekend." And of course, Richard also finds the girl that that he actually got embarrassed by his father at this party.
Yeah.
And they go to the lighthouse, and pretty much Richard just busts his ass and everything up the lighthouse stairs or down the lighthouse stairs.
Yeah.
But my favorite part though is too, while they're making out, all of a sudden Bernie's body just comes up on shore while they're making out. And at that point, and everything, he's like, "You know what? The beach is not a good idea. The beach is not a good idea. You're gonna catch a cold. We have to make this romantic and everything. You deserve so much more than this." And then that's when they decided to go to the lighthouse. Right. Which I thought was actually funny. That part actually worked out really well.
What I like in this movie is how the hitman always try to keep killing him over and over again.
Oh yeah.
And that reaction to his face every time.
Right? It's like this guy just won't die. Like he doesn't realize that these two idiots are over there carrying his body around.
My favorite part of when he tried to kill him is when they accidentally dropped Bernie off the ledge.
Yeah.
And he landed right on top of him.
Yeah, the ledge off the beach house.
Yes, and he landed right on top of the hitman. The hitman was like,
but also too, remember what Richard's friend does? He actually ties Bernie's hand to the umbrella to where it looks like he's waving to everybody.
yes.
He goes, "Hey Bernie," and then all of a sudden he just does like a little puppeteer thing with the umbrella. With the string with the umbrella to make them make him wave, which was actually pretty funny.
Yeah, what was it? How they go? He's like,
Yeah, that was actually funny.
The part when it was like on a speedboat and they actually dropped him overboard.
Oh yeah, and then all you hear is ding, ding,
Yes.
ding.
Will you hear that?
He goes, yeah, I'm hearing it too, Richard. I don't know what that sound is. And he goes,
Man
oh, man
overboard.
overboard.
Oh, Bunny!
Like how inconsiderate of Bernie to drop. He's a dead guy.
That is so bad that it got to the point that them two are getting used to that shenanigans. Like he's just constantly getting all over the place.
Oh yeah, another thing though too, the mistress, Bernie's the mafia's girlfriend comes over the house as well. And get this, his friend's like, this could work, Richard. This could work.
Yeah.
He'll discover the body.
Yeah.
And everything. She'll call 911. We'll be in the clear. We don't have to worry about anything. Total opposite of what they thought was going to happen.
Yeah, the guy that was in the telescope that works for the mafia. Just,
yeah.
You know.
He's like,
he says it all.
Right. He talks to the mafia boss. He's like, she was up in there for an hour with him.
It's been 15 minutes.
Well, to them it was 15 minutes. With the mafia guy, they don't have any consistency of the time. One person clocked it in as an hour. The other one clocked it in as 20 minutes.
More than me.
That was my favorite line. He's dead, and he gets laid more than I do.
That is amazing.
It really was. And you know what's bad is I actually know the actual science behind that, and I'm because all the joys of working at a hospital, because I actually know the science behind that whole entire thing.
Oh, my lungs are hurting from laughing.
But, you know, to suspend disbelief and everything, the other thing I have to laugh at is when they do throw him overboard off the dock, off of the condo.
Yeah.
The thing that made me laugh was whenever the kid is over there burying him inside the sand.
Yes.
He goes, hey, kid, get away from that. Up yours.
Oh, typical 80s kids.
Right? And then all this, but also, too, they also discovered the note that Bernie had left because supposedly they were, one of them was supposed to have a sex change operation.
Yeah.
And he tells Richard, he goes, I can't go through with the sex change operation. He goes, there is no sex change operation. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, the party friend. He's like, I can't do it, man. He's like, dude, we're getting framed. He's like, oh.
And then the money too. He also left money inside the briefcase.
Yeah. Oh.
This is what Brandy said. She goes, I was shocked that they weren't worried about the body right. But to be honest with you, they weren't worried about that. They were just worried about partying, having a good weekend, not worrying about anything. But also, too, it was deteriorating, though, because of the fact that there was flies swarming around him.
Yeah.
And Richard's friend. Here, Bernie, let me fix that. What?
I like the two bodybuilders like come up behind him and like popped his neck.
Oh, like, yeah.
Oh, you're loose.
Yeah, he goes, come on, Bern. Get loose, man. Get loose. All of a sudden, he just pops his neck.
Yeah.
There you go, Bern. Way to go. And just massages his shoulders and then walks off.
Technically, he would have been stiff as a board, to be honest.
Right.
Within a few hours.
But also, too, remember, Bernie also said, don't kill them while he's around. So they're carrying Bernie around wherever he goes.
Yeah, the killer won't kill him. Together with him so they can walk to the boat and stop the boat.
Oh yeah, and then the hitman's also on the ferry too, and he's trying to get off the boat so he can go back and kill Bernie again. And remember what one of the idiots said? Because this guy wants to get off the boat more, and we want to get on the boat.
Oh,
man.
I know it's been a few months since I've last seen that movie, but it's still funny.
It still is. It still holds up. I still laugh at parts and stuff like that, like the scene that we talked about. He gets laid more than I do. Yeah. There's also the part where Richard and him are also panicking over getting killed by a hitman.
Yeah, the hitman keeps killing Bunny every single time.
Yeah, like Bernie's just washed up on the beach, just sitting up on the beach and everything. All of a sudden, he just comes over there and kills him again.
Let me tell you.
He fires the gun. What?
He actually killed him with the needle. Then he supposedly like fought with him.
Yeah, that's right. Because whenever Richard's friend throws him over the railing and everything of the beach house, he lands on top of him, and they're getting into like a tug of war match between the two of them. And he's over there strangling him.
Oh, what the funny part is when they were doing the little chase scene on the little golfing carts.
Oh yeah, that was funny too.
They were like, one of them was like holding Bunny by the head and like making him look up. Doing that. Is he following us?
Yeah, and he's just over there doing the whole entire thing like a puppeteer with him.
Yeah.
You looked at but also too
practice to do that type of work.
Right? That was actually funny as anything, man. I mean, also too, there's also another scene that I really liked was, like I said, the guy shoots him twice in the chest.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, the two idiots don't even know who the hitman actually is. Yeah. So as people are coming into Bernie's house, they're over there whacking them upside the head with just about anything they can find.
Yeah.
The champagne bottle. Then they hit them upside the head with something else, and it was just one of those things that bit just works out well.
Yeah, this is like one of a kind of comedies that can only like work at least one or two times. Because I would say actually one time, because in the sequel they had to change it up very, very much.
Right, and I like the sequel though. I do like the sequel. I enjoy
yeah, me too.
We're gonna have to do a sequel talk with this one whenever we get a chance.
Yeah,
because I remember bits and pieces, but I like to actually go in and actually know what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
I remember the voodoo stuff and things like that.
It's been at least a decade for me since I last saw the sequel, because I can't find that movie anywhere.
It's rare.
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes on DirecTV.
Yeah, it's like a Mel Brooks film. It's like if you find it one time, you just gotta grab it.
Right. That's why as soon as I see it, I have to hit that record button. Otherwise, I'm not gonna end up seeing it again.
Yeah.
But let's see here. Brandy said the whole ruse of making him see my life still was great. I agree. Like he said, that was actually good. Then of course you also have the two idiots that are over there trying to figure out who the hitman actually is and everything, and trying to hide everybody else that they keep on hitting upside the head. Could you just imagine though, like if somebody was to do an autopsy on Bernie, it'd be
they'd be just sitting like looking at him like, what the hell?
Right? Poison? Strangulation?
Stabbed? Strangled? Sunburned?
Right? And then let's see, Brandy said it's been over a decade since she's seen it. Yeah, it's been a while since I saw it too, to be honest with you. Like I said, if it wasn't for Prime, I wouldn't have caught this movie at all. And I would actually have to go in through to do something different. But I think Prime actually realized I was searching for the movie because I did it for about a week. And then all of a sudden they
just everything now. they've been probing us.
Right, they're spying.
I should have known that UFO was was bad news.
Is that damn Alexis? It's that damn Alexa. But I think that this movie still holds up today. I think the jokes still work
Yeah,
and
but
everything.
they didn't, did like random jokes that only was at that time period in a way.
Right,
And
the jokes weren't recycled. It
yeah,
was
think of it like Airplane in a way. Airplane is a good example right there.
think of it. We can have Bernie's on the airplane.
Because Airplane like set the standard of parodies in a way.
That's true. They did set the parody, and then after that, it was the Naked Gun series that paved the way.
And Bunny's like one of those examples because that was in. I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, I think you were going to say like Weekend at Bernie's is like the OG of an OC character, original character.
Yeah, there we go.
It wasn't a spoof movie or anything like that. It was just his own deity, if you actually think about it.
It was his own thing, like Caddyshack and Airplane and all those things during that time period.
Definitely, most definitely. Let me think if there's anything else that I actually wanted to cover as far as the scenes go. Can you think of anything on hand?
I'm sorry, I just keep thinking about how the hitman keeps killing him. That just keeps popping my head for no reason. Just his face.
Oh yeah, there is a scene that I like too. It's when, of course, whenever they're over there hitting everybody over the head with stuff as they're going into the condo. But Richard goes, "I would never kill anybody. I don't." He goes, and then all of a sudden he just smashes something over somebody's head. I'm sorry, where were we?
I just like how the hitman gets captured. He just.
Right. I wish I could actually remember Richard's other friend's name other than just calling Richard's friend.
Yeah, I can't remember the name from the top of my head, unfortunately. And I'm I get so many hate mails from somebody. Not one person.
But you know what else is funny though? When Richard's friend actually takes Bernie's Rolex watch.
Rolex watch, nice.
And he's like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "He won't need it anymore."
Stealing from a dead man.
He goes, "We're dead. We're dead. Our life is over. That's it."
Good grief. If you're going to steal a Rolex watch, you might as well just steal that $1 billion he has in his bank.
Oh yeah, she's talking about the speedboat when Bernie goes overboard. Yeah, we covered that. That was actually fun.
Yeah, that was a great scene.
When he kept on hitting the Bowies. Yeah.
I don't know if that was an actual stuntman or was it
I think that was a stuntman. I don't.
Can you rather be that stuntman and the director said, "Okay, I want you to jump in the water, get dragged by the speedboat, and get hit by every single one of those floats."
I can see the concussion that guy would have, or him just be dead by the end of it.
I sure hope my health insurance covered this. No.
Let's see, health insurance, death by Bowie. Does that cover my insurance?
No, it doesn't seem like it.
No, look under the fine print. Sorry, sir. Still nothing there.
Oh, let's go with the man again. Man again.
But let's see here. I think that there was another thing I wanted to talk about too. I know I covered this already, but remember whenever he said I would never kill anybody, and all of a sudden his friend winds up doing something off the wall. Richard's friend does, and he goes, "Correction, would I kill anybody?" Okay, thank you, baby. His name was Larry. Okay.
Yeah, Larry.
All I can think of now is from Impractical Jokers, Larry.
Probably one of the best scenes is at the ending of it is when the hitman gets captured and Bunny's hands like cover his face.
That was perfect.
Trying to interrogate him and trying to negotiate and everything. He's like, Bunny, let me go. I would pay you, Bunny. Bunny.
Bunny, let go of me. Let go of me.
He got the bug eyes. He's like, he's still. He's got the grin on his face.
But Larry is pretty much just the goofball of the whole entire thing of the operation.
Yeah, he just wants to have a good time.
Regardless of who died.
Yeah.
You know what else I thought that was funny though? He goes, "How inconsiderate of him to die whenever he invited us for a weekend." He was pissed off at him for dying.
Yeah.
He goes,
"Come on."
He's like, "Just my luck. Finally, we have a chance to get away and everything," and he dies.
Really?
Really? And then Larry is his friend Richard is just looking at him and goes, "Bernie died. We need to call the cops."
And Larry's like, no.
Because I have an idea, Richard. I have an idea. We can still have our vacation. It's gonna be okay.
Let's just enjoy the weekend with Bernie.
With flies flying all over his head.
Yeah, just laying there like.
Oh. But yeah.
That movie came out like, what was it?
89.
89, and that was, let's see, and Princess Bride came out in
85 or 88.
I can't remember now. I don't know if Princess Bride was before or after Weekends at Bunny's. So then that means they took that premise of.
I want to say it was before Bernie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because everyone was so young in that movie.
Yeah, I want to say it was before that.
Yeah.
Everything. So yeah, I want to say it was before.
Because that probably where they got the idea concept of Weekends at Bunny's is watching, watching Andre the Giant.
Right. Oh.
Someone was sitting there watching that movie like,
My question is this: like, if you were to reboot it, who would you actually put in there?
Rebooting the movie. It's so hard to pick because you got to get some good comedy actors, and you got to get someone that's able to keep a straight face.
Okay. So this is my idea: Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn, okay.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson, yeah, we haven't seen him in a while.
Robert Downey Jr. as Bernie.
Robert Downey Jr.
That fit.
He has played everybody. He's played a billionaire. He played everybody.
Oh yeah, Brandy said something too. She goes, "I love when they are driving down the beach, waving at everyone as they pass.
Yeah.
Doesn't Bernie also fall out of the car or something like that too? Out of the go-kart?
Yes, I think there was like one scene he got thrown out. I don't know if it was. But I remember
we lost him.
The very ending scene. Oh man, that one. That's how you end the movie right there. It's when you when they were loading Bernie up was loading Buddy up into the morgue truck of the ambulance. I can't remember which one.
It was the ambulance, I believe.
Yeah, and it just gets dragged away, and it hits like a walk or something, flips up, and it was like land right next to them. Just all casual and everything. It was like he was like sitting there like, And the ghost was like jogging by. He's like, "Hey, Bernie."
Hey, Bernie. And then and then Larry's like, hey, ladies.
Wait, did she say Bernie? And then like turn around like, "Oh God!"
That was a perfect way to end it, though. That was
Yeah.
definitely. That's how you also know that, that they were on to something whenever they made a second movie.
Yeah. Well, I can't
Let's
wait
see.
to do the sequel to this one.
Let's see. Gabriel Iglesias for the reboot. He could be
Maybe.
like I could see him being the dimwit.
Yeah.
I could see him being part of Larry.
I would like to see Jeff Dunham give it a shot too.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Have Jeff Dunham. Yeah, like Gabriel Iglesias and Jeff Dunham. And Jeff Dunham was like trying to use his voice.
Right. Would he actually play? My question is this: would you want him as Bernie, or would you want him as Larry?
Was Jeff Dunham? I would say Larry.
Yeah, definitely Larry. But you also have to have a level-minded character for his friend.
Oh, that's a toughie because you got to get someone that's serious but funny. Serious.
Right. But that's why I decided to go with Vince Vaughn, because he can kind of even it out a little bit.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he knows how to even things out every once in a while. He does have some hits and misses. I will admit that, but but when he nails something, he nails it.
Right, but also too, with him and Owen Wilson together, they're always good together.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. How can you make it as a sequel to Wedding Crash?
But I think that you could actually change it to, instead of the beach setting, you could change it to another setting.
Dude, can you imagine if they put in Aspen?
Oh God.
That's a scheme.
You know, it'd be funny though. The Weeknd would actually be at Snoop Dogg's house or something, and he winds up dying.
Get Ice Cube.
But yeah, I mean, I love this movie. I love what it is.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, I'm getting red in the face.
But yeah, I'm definitely excited to try and review the second movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta rewatch that one in order to give a proper, make it more proper that way. That movie.
Right. Definitely. All right, so that's pretty much everything there is for Weekend at Bernie's Part 1. We'll do Weekend at Bernie's Part 2 soon. But tell everybody where they can actually reach you at, Quinton.
You can reach me at www.severecomics.com, or you can follow me on Facebook, Severe Comics. You can read all my comics for free. I mean, not for free anymore. Sorry, guys. But technically, it's free. The first 2 issues of every single title is free, but the rest of the series is $1 a month.
Okay.
All of you in comics.
That's not bad, guys. $1 for a comic versus paying $4 for a comic. So I recommend that you guys check it out, because Quinton is a very good, talented writer, comic book artist. Check his stuff out. His stuff is really good and everything. I strongly recommend that you actually check him out. Of course, everyone, you guys can go on ahead and reach me at Movie Lovers Unite on Facebook, Instagram, and all those places on social media. But it's also Movie Lovers TV Lovers Unite. We also have a place for all your entertainment needs for your movie news, and that is www.movieloversunite.com. We also are a part of Audible now. Audible is actually is my sponsor. So if you're looking for something to read, go on ahead, check out Audible. They have plenty of good stuff to actually read. They have how-to books. They have Harry Potter. They have numerous of books for you guys to actually check out. They might even have comic books. So,
but do they have How to Find Love?
We need to actually check that out. But let's see. Another thing though too is you guys can go on ahead, go to GoFundMe and everything. Matter of fact, that will be in the link below. The link for Audible will be on the link below as well. And then, of course, we also have buymeacoffee.com/movie lovers. And that's also another way they can donate towards the show. Then we also have a Patreon now. For $5, you actually get gangster movies that we're going to be reviewing. For $10, yep. For $10 tier, you actually get documentary series, and you also get the gangster movie reviews. And for $20, you still get both of them, but you also have a digital movie. And plus, we'll also give you a shout out. So
I almost interrupt you.
It's all good, man.
I'm sorry about that. But
no, you're fine, man. Seriously.
But when you say gangster movie, I do recommend one gangster movie that you should check out if you have never heard of it.
What is that?
Check out Gangster #1.
Okay.
It has what's his name? Oh man, I can't remember his name. Top of my lung. He's gonna hate me for it because I met him a couple of times.
Apparently, it might not be that important to actually mention.
Don't let him know that because he's a very good actor.
All right.
He's the guy. He's the one that played the villain. Oh, okay. He was the Dr. Loomis in the zombie Halloweens.
Oh, okay. I know the actor you're talking about. I can't remember his name either. But I'm just gonna call him Dr. Loomis. Is in the
We're gonna get a phone call from him. He's gonna cuss us out. Very Britishly cuss us out.
What's wrong with you?
I met him before. He's a fun guy.
But you guys can also find me on Movie Lovers Unite on Twitter at Movie Lovers Unit. You can also follow me at John DeGorio 8. And always until next time, guys, it's been a blast. It's been fun. Hope you guys end up checking out Severe Comics. I strongly recommend it. Another thing, too, is I'm about to be on the Frenchie's channel talking with Tamika and Frenchie about what success is. So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to get deep into that discussion on his channel at Schmoes of the North. So check that out when you guys can. Smash that like button. Share this YouTube video with everybody, and also to share that YouTube this podcast with anybody as well if you're listening to the audio only podcast. Always until next time.